A Lake County courtroom was filled with red in support of 24-year-old Cassandra Harris as a Ronan man accused of pushing her out of a moving vehicle to her death changed his plea today.
22-year-old Joseph Parizeau entered the Alford plea in Lake County District Court, but not to the original charges he faced. Connor McCauley continues to track the case and has the latest from court.
22-year-old Joseph Parizeau from Ronan was originally charged with 1 count of negligent homicide in the death of 24-year-old Cassandra Harris. Court documents accuse Parizeau of pushing Harris out of a pickup truck, traveling around 10 to 15 miles per hour while they were going to McDonald Lake to party. Court documents also say that Parizeau, along with 3 others, left her on the side of the road even though they noticed she was injured. The original charges against Parizeau changed when Lake County attorney Steve Eschenbacher and Parizeau's defense received a medical report that put into question the exact cause of Harris's death.
Is there any of the necessary medical expert testimony available to the state to prove beyond a reasonable doubt the causation element that the state must prove?
And that's where I ran into a problem. We discovered last Tuesday, and the doctor said that there was no way it could have happened that way. We do have a medical examiner who says he's in agreement with the probability of the way my theory was that it occurred that way.
Is probability sufficient to meet the element of medical causation beyond a reasonable doubt?
I'm very concerned that it would not be.
For Eschenbacher, once it became clear that he could not prove Harris was killed as a direct result of being pushed out of the moving vehicle, he could not ethically pursue a negligent homicide charge. He knows the decision is unpopular in the community and with Cassandra Harris's family.
You know that that's going to be an unpopular decision in the community.
It would have been very tempting to go along and ignore that, but I don't feel I can.
Do your ethical rules apply even if you know that by your decision of following the ethical rules that you are going to subject yourself to considerable criticism?
I'm aware of that. It's been made well known to me that there are people who are unhappy with this decision, but I don't have a choice.
Proving Parizeau guilty of negligent homicide might not be possible, but the county attorney's office does believe they can prove criminal endangerment.
Can you ethically represent that you believe you do have evidence to prove all elements of that charge beyond a reasonable doubt?
I do. I don't think there's any question that what the act was that Mr. Parizeau did created a substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death.
Parizeau then entered an Alford plea to the new charges, which means a plea in criminal court in which the accused does not admit to the crime, but admits the prosecution has enough evidence to persuade a jury to convict. He will be sentenced on January 30th. In Polson, Connor McCauley, MTN News.
Parizeau was also facing 3 charges of witness tampering that were amended after his negligent homicide charges, and those charges have been dropped.